Welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Josh and Bob. Bob decided he wants the box of core.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you already bought the box, and you said, Dallion, go ahead and open this on camera. Not exact wording, but close enough.
Yeah.
You haven't stopped me yet, so we're just going to kind of roll with it.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, well, he seems more agreeable than some people. I mean, this is a full box. I have like a booster bundle. See, Teferi even approves. Look at him. He's all smug looking. Anyway, so we're here on the fancy Playmat. We have Ugin and Nicol Bolas, hoping to see his cardboard counterpart.
You pull a Nicol Bolas out of there, I'll be real impressed.
Okay, give me the Price's Mark binders. I'll make a Nicol Bolas appear. Actually, I think there's something in the case too from the Spark. Okay, so there's the box. We'll use that for the garbage. I mean, the comments. Anyway, so you guys know the drill. Looking for some fancy stuff. These packs seem very, very loosey-goosey. Like Lace Potato Chips is now in charge of marketing and packaging at Wizards of the Coast. So these are going to be the packs that have the rares in the front, so to make it easier. And we've got a foil alternate art, Liliana's Devotee. And we got the Sanctum of Vol, because we see it in all of the videos. A couple of uncommons. Going to see if there's any alternates. Oh, there's a Grok Scorehorn without the flavor text. Which I don't know why they didn't put the flavor text in there. It just seems kind of bland and they forgot to do something.
They wanted to be different.
I guess. Maybe so we can focus more on the cool text box. And we got a second foil already. It's our Windscarred Craig. And we got Necromentia. So far we're not looking all that great. But only 2 packs in, so there still is hope for a very smug Teferi. Got a Knight. Got Liliana's Standard Bearer. Haven't seen a Cultivate yet either, or Teferi's Protege. So not a whole lot of value in the uncommons just of yet. I'll probably have the box on the side for the garbage. I'm still throwing it at Bob anyways. And we got Heroic Intervention, the reprint from Aether Revolt. If there's ever a card that needed a reprint, it's Ride Grim Tutor. Yes, I know, completely unrelated. And we see the Truth. And another Liliana's Devotee. This one is not foil, but it's still pretty cool. We got Brutus in the pack. And nothing out of note in the comments. Okay, we got our first foil rare at Grok's Harbinger, and that's more important than the Temple of Epiphany, which I'm kind of over them reprinting the temples at this point. And there's a Teferi's Protege with the alternate art, so we do find something kind of cool in the comments. Still can't get used to saying comments in the back of the pack. Griffin Token and Transmogrify. A couple other uncommons that aren't all that impressive, and my piles are getting all over the place. And no more alternate arts. Like I said in previous videos, the Ikoria booster boxes tend to have more variant cards inside of them, it seems. There's some more experience. And there's a pack leader there, so anyone voting Cat Dog Tribal, be sure to ask Bob, because we know he has one now. So far we're on 0 mythics and we're on 3 foils, and there's a cat token. And there's a card a lot of people are specking on, Jarael, the Recluse. She's currently sitting at just a few dollars, but a lot of people are kind of hoarding her up and buying her up. A lot of people think she's going to see a lot of standard play whenever we can get back to actually playing standard in store or at big tournaments like GPs and Pro Tour. So we'll keep an eye on how she does in Arena, see if she actually impacts the meta moving forward. Speaking of Arena, there's a code there. Not a code, but an advertisement. And we got a alternate art Swamp, and it got a foil Invigorating Surge, and a Temple of Who Cares. And nothing of note in the comments. Almost a third of the way through, guys. I kind of forgot to say it earlier, so I'm going to say it now because we haven't done it yet. Let's open something legendary. And Sublime Epiphany, not quite legendary, but still a card that is seeing a lot of play. A lot of blue-white control builds. Still looking for that Ugin. Okay, we got our first Mythic, Fiery Emancipation. Bob, do you know anything about this in terms of value? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just a Mythic?
It's actually, typically red mythics are worthless, but it actually has value. I think it's probably sitting at this time $7-8, something like that.
Okay, so
I could be wrong on that. I mean, it could be like the full arts are more expensive, and that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know, but yeah, it's a red mythic that doesn't absolutely suck. Which is about the best you can hope for from a red mythic nowadays.
Here's an Animal Sanctuary, Riddle form, reprinted from Hour of Devastation. And yep, nothing too overwhelming in the commons, which seems to be the trend at this point. As you've only opened, I think, 4 alternate arts, so, oh, sorry, 5, I forgot about the foil. Got Blue-Red Weird. Got another foil, this one's the Fetid Imp, goes up in the foil pile there. Got Containment Priest, reprinted. We got Cultivate, probably actually more expensive at this point than the Containment Priest. And we got Liliana Steward for the alternate common there, so we've upped the trend just a little bit. Hoping for another mythic that isn't red. And we got Boundary Lieutenant, which is actually an alternate art, or alternate showcase border.
Yeah, take it back. Fire Emancipation, average price is around $10.
Oh, wow, okay. So we're doing even better. Very nice.
Value is found.
It'll probably eventually drop off when it rotates out of standard, probably around like a $2 bulk mythic, or semi-bulk mythic. And Scavenging Ooze, got another Sanctum. And I don't think 5-color Sanctums or Shrines is going to be a thing. And I wouldn't pack one, pick one if we're drafting it. And there's Veto, Throne of the Dusk Rose. So what was your final decision on this? Are you going to put it in your Vampires part of the 99, or are you doing it as a replacing Anawan? Or
no, it doesn't fit the Vampires deck. It'd be much better in like a Life Gain, probably like an Orzhov Life Gain shell, like Karloff or something like that.
Okay. Still pretty cool head either way. I know a lot of people were, for the first time, Vampire builders going to build around it, but you're right. It seems like something you have to kind of build around compared to just...
I mean, you could do mono black with it, but I think you'd be better off doing black white.
Just K Elder. So that's going to be a foil. And we've got Double Vision. Talk about bulk red rares. Got alternate art Garruk's Uprising. And I don't expect to see any more alternate art since we're not really seeing too many the doubles in these packs in terms of the showcase cards. And we got another foil. This one's the Havoc Jester. And we got the Primal Might for the rare. And let's see, 1, 2, 3 uncommons, and I'm not seeing anything too crazy there in the back. So we're approaching the 2/3 mark. And Spark Hunter Mastercore, I say in every video, it will probably be a sideboard card standard for as long as Teferi's around, which is going to be, well, the entire time that this card's in standard because they were printed in the same set. And there's a Soundtress Magma with the alternate art going in the top left-hand corner of our playmat. Okay, you stole that from Rudy. Not there's anything wrong with it because I've stolen a few of his jokes. And we got a Blighted, Hooded Blightfang in the rare slot, and we also got a full art Containment Priest. So we're going to put that in the top left corner.
Those full arts take up the common slot, so you can sometimes get a double rare pack.
I've noticed that's like 1 per box opening. I've seen that.
Typically, they're not incredibly rare. That is why the full art Cultivate has a rare logo instead of an uncommon.
Hey, Bobby, remember how we talked about finding a Ugin in the pack or
That's
in
nice.
the box? Yeah, so
There you go.
that's Mythic number 2. That's actually pretty cool, and I'm actually really happy with the Teferi's Tutelage as well. I think that's an uncommon that I'll be specking on.
Probably one of the better uncommons in the set.
I mean, it's an enchantment that ETB mark both looters, and then you get to have your opponent mill 2 cards. So, I mean, blue has a lot of card draw synergy, so you can definitely take advantage of that secondary ability. Hunter's Edge is the foil for the pack. Ghostly Pilferer will be the rare. And nothing of note in either the uncommon or common slot, except for the Grasp of Darkness, which used to be relatively expensive when it's reprinted at the Gatewatch as uncommon. I know the price has dropped dramatically since then. Alternate Planes. And we got our, oh nice, got our 3rd Mythic, Outer Gargaroth. So we're now getting into Value Town here. I think it's around $10 if memory serves correctly. And Badger Solidarity is a card that I personally like a lot, would like a lot better in Instant. But a 2-drop that puts 1/1 counters on all of your creatures. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I've got the Zombie, Caves, Foil Feat of Resistance. There seem to be a lot of foils in these packs. And we got the Sad Robot reprint. Let's see, anything in the commons? No, we got a normal Feat of Resistance to match the foil that's in that pack.
They did increase the drop rate foils last year, 2 years ago, something like that.
It's what, 1 out of every 3 packs, I think.
Basically, instead of 1 out of every 4, it's 1 out of every 3.
We got some treasure. We got the alternate spellbook style mountain. And we get discontinuity, so that's mythic number 4, if my count is correct. Carrying Grub, Miscast, and Hold for the uncommons. And I'm not seeing anything crazy. I mean, Teferi's Protege is definitely a draftable card if you're playing a draft, probably at home, because we're trying to social distance and clear the COVID's reign of power. Okay, we've got Demonic Embrace for the rare. Got Sanctum, Pyroling, and Striker. And so we got probably about 8 or 9 packs left. So I think we can officially say we have opened something legendary as we've opened that Ugin. And there's a Fabled Passage, a card that did not need a reprint, but we got one anyways. Because it's going to be standard the same amount of time as the Throne of Eldraine variation. So I don't know what the logic was in reprinting that this soon after. But
And they're probably just trying to drive the price down to the card they want people to have access to.
Probably, but I don't like it. Volcanic Salvo.
Now, there's a red card, in the sense that it's bad.
Lorsk Alcaldo, probably one of the better uncommons in the set. I would say it's probably pack 1 pickable. But then again, according to Bob, I'm terrible at draft, so I don't know if actually it's pack 1 pickable.
I normally don't like picking gold cards first, but I definitely take that over Volcanic Salvo.
Okay, and we have a, what's that? Yep, that's a foil Peer into the Abyss. That's foil rare number 2. Very cool art by Izzy. I mean, we see creepy art nowadays. You kind of have to assume that's Izzy. And there's Brian from Tellurian Academy. I mean, this card has to be based on him. Furious Rise, Witch's Cauldron, Jeskai Elder, which I think is a reprint from either Khans or Favorite Forge, I want to say.
Fate, I believe.
And we have a few more packs left, guys. So thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We always appreciate it. Be sure to check us out on the Twitters and the Facebooks. I'll leave all the links in the description below so you guys can check us out. We got Maze Mind Tome, Eliminate, Skimmer, and Replicator for the uncommons. And we've not seen an alternate art. Okay, never mind. Foot and Mouth. Grook Score Horns right there. With the blank text box.
My prophetic powers are that.
And we got Temple of, yeah, whatever. I won't crap on the temples as hard as I crapped on the mythos because, well, no one wants to actually see them. Yeah, we did get a Wisconsin crab. That's pretty cool. Actually, someone's better using the pull temp. I've actually pulled off more than 4% of the pack when I do that. There's a lot of blue, like right there. Holy crap. Okay, so we got the alternate art island. We got the foil Lofty Denial. Got a Shacklegeist. And we got Rewind. So I'd probably be picking blue out of this pack, but we're not really keeping track of that, so not too much anyways.
However, there's logic in not taking blue out of that pack.
Right, because everyone else is going to go for it.
Right, because if you're passing the pack, there's a whole bunch of blue in it. You're taking a big blue card out of it. You might be throwing the wrong signal.
Yeah, I mean, what would you pack one, pick one out of this one? I mean, Shacklegeist is a 2/2 flying for 2. I mean, you got Conclave Mentor, so...
I would take the Mentor.
You would take Mentor over...
Yeah, I know. I'm going back on my rule of not taking gold cards right away, but Mentor is so busted that...
Yeah, but I mean, like, what are you hoping wheels? I mean, Gnarled Sage, Life Goes On, Valorous Steed.
I don't care. I'll just take the Mentor and lean in heavily to the +1/+1 counters deck.
Okay, that also works.
Really strong in this set.
I mean, it's 2/2 for 2 with a great deal of upside. I mean, that's definitely first pack
Yeah,
of both.
it's worth taking out. And if it doesn't work out, then you just swing into something else.
Well, that's okay, because if you were to open this pack right after, opening Azusa Lost but Seeking is not terrible either to take. And you got the Dryad, Kraken, and Meteorite for the uncommon slot.
Here's where I would go against value. If I was in the +1/+1 counters deck and I opened the Azusa and the Dryad, I'd probably take the Dryad. If I was trying to go for the most efficient deck. If I was going for value, I would just draft the Azusa.
Is that still around $15-20?
I don't think it's that expensive anymore, not since the reprint.
Because I think it was around $25-30 after after everything stabilized after Masters 25.
Basically, if a draft is costing you $15, you can draft a $15 card. You just take the $15 card and you break even.
True.
So,
Grok's Harbinger, Oldhound, and Scourge, and Experimental Overload is going to be the uncommons. And I'm not saying anything that showcase or fun. So this is going to be the last pack, everyone. Again, thank you for doing all the things you guys do. And thanks for liking the channel. And thank you for Bob for purchasing this box, making this video possible. We have Idol of Endurance, Sanctum of Calm Waters, a bunch of other crap. And the rest of the pack is poop. Oh, okay, we got that. Still poop. All right. Thank you, guys. See you next time.
you know the check I gave you is going to bounce, right?
Well, hopefully. Wait, we don't want it to bounce, right? Shoot, I don't know how this works. Do we still take checks here? I thought we did like PayPal, credit card, cash. Okay, well, we'll look into the finances later. All right, see ya.